Hey everyone, it's Nick. Today I want to give you a tutorial for this machine right here. It essentially brews potions with the press of a button. Just like that. So I divided this machine into several subcategories, so I suggest using a different color for each category, so building it is just that much easier and will be a joy. The first stage is very easy indeed. All you need are comparators, redstone dust, redstone repeaters, a redstone torch in combination with a few blocks, and two hoppers that are facing into each other. You can easily place these by shift clicking down one hopper or holding down your sneaky, and then still holding down your sneaky, place that other hopper facing onto that hopper, and then do the same with this hopper so they are facing into each other. Remember, sneaky is important to place these, otherwise you will just enter their menu. So just like that. Really easy to build. And into this hopper right here, which is gonna work as a hopper clock, I'm going to put a video, or the original video where I showcase this, into the video description, where you can check out how this whole thing works. I suggest placing in 54 peonies, doesn't have to be peonies, but any item you like that works as a hopper clock. And if you're playing on a server, I suggest placing in a few more, just like 3 or 4, and that will be golden. That is basically determining how long the potion still needs to be in there to be fully done brewing. And then this next stage right here looks a little bit complicated. It's in blue, but it really isn't. I'd suggest starting with the two repeaters right here. This one is on a 2-tick delay. This one is left like it was when you place it down. Then a block in front of that with redstone dust on top. Then there's 2 blocks right here in front of that repeater with a comparator facing into this block with a torch on top of it, which is next to the 2 hoppers that we just placed the 54 or 58 items in. And then if we go along here, we can see that there's this blue block right next to the redstone dust right here, with a redstone repeater facing into this block right here. That is on no delay or 1 tick, just like you placed it down. And then going around here, we have this torch going up into that block, and then on that block is another torch, then that, and then this, and then that. So block, torch, and block, and torch. This is basically the torch tower right here. And the last step is really easy to do. All you need is right here. Just a chest, a brewing stand, droppers, a button, and some more hoppers right here. So I suggest starting placing down a double chest right here, right next to that last block, and into that you're going to hold down your sneaky and then place a hopper that is facing into that. On top of that, you can place a brewing stand just by looking at the block right here, just like that. Then fly up, place another hopper, still holding down your sneaky, and then that will be feeding into the brewing stand. On top of that, you can either add in more hoppers or chests, doesn't really matter, but placing down chests will be more efficient because you're gonna save up on some iron, because it works just the same. But if you find it more aesthetically pleasing or anything, you can just place down hoppers as well. Into these chests and hoppers right here, we're gonna place 4 droppers. You can easily make this tower larger with how many ingredients you like to take for brewing, but this time we're just gonna do 4, and they're all facing into that tower, which is all going to get down into this brewing stand right here. Now we need to power that, and we do that by simply placing down a button right here. Last thing to do is to supply this brewing stand with some water bottles, and we can do that by placing this hopper right here facing into that brewing stand, and you can see that it's got the little hitbox right there, so you want to search for that and then place your hopper, still holding down your sneaky, and then that will face in there. Last thing to add is the chest, and into that you're going to place some water bottles, and then the finished result will be down here. And of course you need to stack in some ingredients in there. And if you want to take a closer look at this contraption because you still haven't fully gotten it, there's obviously a world download in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to enjoy my freshly brewed instant health potions of healing. Yeah, duh. Okay, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.